Hello!
Hi, guys.
Mother, are you
Sorry,
with it?
I'm with it.
You don't look with
Pull
it.
myself together.
Okay, so, oops, wrong way, sorry. Okay, so we're having a slow start today. We're going to let everybody get on here because if I don't, I'm going to get 15 million. What is the secret to fighting inflation? Questions. So just to hold on for just a minute, we are going to, wow, it is really full. Okay,
We
sorry.
got the table full, guys, is what we're...
We have everything behind, you can't
Everything
see,
in-
but it's totally full behind us, and
Table's full.
table's totally full, everything's full. So today we're talking about the secret to beating inflation. And thank you, Kathy. Yes, guys, please hit the thumbs up and share it with everybody. Hello,
yeah.
Kimmy from She's in Her Apron. Teresa in South Africa.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. The power is up to 6 hours a day.
Oh, my goodness.
See, guys, this is why I have so little patience. It's like we have power. Teresa doesn't have power, but what? 75% of the day she doesn't have power.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, we are thankful.
We are grateful for our power and our running water.
Oh, have mercy. All right. Hello, Rhonda and Elaine. Josephine, everybody's on here. Hello, hello, hello. We're letting everyone get on so we can answer the question, how do you survive inflation if you don't do this? You really won't, because, oh, hello, everyone on Facebook. Okay, we are all over here. Wow, Alabama, North Carolina, Nebraska. Wow, are you guys hot?
Good. You're hot. It's hot in Wyoming, so I can't imagine what's doing there.
It was like 94 yesterday, and we were just about to die. Well, I was about to die. I had been spending the last 3 days painting my house, so I was about to die. And I was bound determined to get it finished yesterday, and I didn't. But I got it finished today. So,
but it's almost 100 degrees here, and I practice what we preach. I opened the doors and windows up this morning for about an hour, and then it started warming up, so I closed everything up. My mom and I have been sitting all day long with just the ceiling fan.
You're giving away our videos.
Well, I was going to say, I practice what we preach in one of our videos. I was just using the ceiling fan.
It hasn't gone out yet. It was going out on Friday.
Oh, well, you need to watch on Friday and you'll know what I'm talking about. But it stayed cool. I mean, my house was really cool when we left there even.
Yes.
So it works.
All
the video
right.
that we're putting out works is what I'm telling you.
Let's see. Yes, everyone is hot. Oh my goodness. I don't blame you. All right. Where are we at? 500 people. Okay, guys, come on, share. And give me a thumbs up so we can get everybody on here so everybody's notified. How many minutes are we in? We're in 3 minutes. We'll go 1 more minute, guys, and then I'm going to start. She's not sitting with just a ceiling fan. Nope, no way. Yes. Yeah, you can't. Our house, we can't.
Tara's house is a little mine.
We have to cool it down.
As a matter of fact, I was getting ready to turn it down to another level because it was cool enough in there.
Tommy and Patty, hello, my friends. I'm not coming to visit you in July in Mississippi.
No.
Or Florida. Sorry, all my Florida
We love
friends.
you guys, but
I can't
not that much,
huh? Well, okay, so I was going to make it a 4th of July tree.
She does a lot of times.
But I'm actually taking it down. So this is the last time you're going to see it until September. So I'm taking it down for now. And I was going to, but quite frankly, I had other things I was doing. And I just didn't get the tree changed. So I'm very unpatriotic this year.
We're not doing too bad today.
It doesn't even feel like the 4th of July, actually.
It doesn't for some reason.
So I don't know. All right. How many people we got on here? 600 people. Okay. So all the lollygaggers, they'll just have to go back and watch. Okay, Mike, time, 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Are you ready? Hello, I am Tara, and this is my mom, Jill.
Hi,
we are
guys.
from Living on a Dime. Today we are sharing the secret for beating inflation, and you really will not survive if you don't do this, period. And I know a lot of people, which honestly, it's not the majority of our viewers, but
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who do not do this. And then they go around hollering that they're living paycheck to paycheck. They can't pay their car payment. They can't pay their electric bill. They can't buy food or anything like that. And so this weekend, Mom and I did something, and I was like, well, this is actually one of the ways that this is probably, I would say this is probably the number one thing we do to save money. I would say it's probably the number one thing we do to save money. And
most of, like she said, most of our viewers do it. So you guys are really good, but I think you'll like to see it anyway.
yeah,
See what
so we're going to kind of talk through what we did, what we do, and explain as we go along. All right, so what is that secret? Buy absolutely everything you can used or free. Absolutely every single thing. I would say probably 98% of our possessions are used. Probably 98%. Let's see, I've got a new couch and I've got a new bed mattress. We've got new bed mattresses and TVs. We got new TVs. Everything else.
Mine's a used TV.
Everything else, I think, is used. Clothes. We do buy new underwear and socks now, but when the kids were little, we bought the kids socks and underwear.
That still have the tags on them and hooked together and everything.
Shoes. We bought shoes used for years and years and years, so we do get shoes new now. 5 things I have on my hand that we buy new. Now, we do buy food and like toiletries and stuff like that. But even that kind of stuff, like we went to several estate sales this weekend. And, oh, excuse me, I need to get a drink to clear my throat.
With her new mug.
Can you see my new mug? Oops, there. There's my new mug.
And you bought that used too, didn't you?
Oh, and can you see without dumping it on the computer? Here, look.
What does it say on the bottom?
Can you see that?
No, what does it say?
Somebody paid $17 for this. Guess how much I paid for it?
Actually, that's not why I was laughing. I thought you were showing them something else.
No. Oh, what's on there? Oh!
What's on there?
It says Big Mouth Incorporated. That's not what I was showing you. I was showing you the price tag. Can you see the price tag? Somebody paid $17 for this cup. I paid $1 for it. Do I need it? No, but it's a funny show prop. So, sorry. The allergies are horrid, guys. I'm really sorry if we're clearing our throats. The cottonwood is everywhere. So, all right. So, what is the main thing that Mom and I do? We shop at garage sales and we shop at thrift stores and hand-me-downs.
I was going to say, we don't only get
and hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
So hand-me-downs in the form of furniture, hand-me-downs in the form of clothes, kitchen items, toys.
Kitchen items.
When we moved, we gave my daughter a whole bunch of stuff because she was moving on her own. When my neighbors moved in Colorado, they gave me a bunch of stuff and I took it. I haven't had to buy new cleaning supplies for probably, I honestly can't remember the last time I bought cleaning supplies. I really can't. I think Mike bought a bottle of Windex to keep in the car. But I got a whole bunch when my neighbors moved. We get them at thrift stores and yard sales for 25 cents,
I used
50
to get all
cents
my
free.
Cleaning supplies at the recycling center in Wichita for free.
And so all of these things add up. Everybody says, well, I don't know what I'm going to do to pay off my student loans. Well, I can't pay off my car loans. Stop buying everything new, especially kids and clothing. There is so much. And different places are going to have, I know we're going to get it. So in the comments, tell me what you have in your town. But you guys, some towns have really good garage sales. Some towns have really awful garage sales. When we lived in Idaho, we had no garage sales and no thrift stores, yet we were still able to get used stuff all the time. Even if it meant driving 12 hours to go see family in Colorado, we would shop when we were in Colorado or Kansas.
Yeah.
Let's see, hand-me-downs, all kinds of hand-me-downs, different thrift stores, different kinds of thrift stores. Some cities are really good about having thrift stores with good furniture or habitat where they have used wood or used doors or light switches.
Sinks, faucets.
Some thrift stores are really good about clothing. They have really good clothing. Some are really good with kitchen items. It just kind of depends on what you have. Facebook groups. Upcycle, free cycle used to be a good big thing. Now Facebook has all these groups for different cities. Here in Sheridan, we have something called Upcycle. I just sold, I think, $250 worth of extra plants that I had in my garden on Upcycle. And so, and I've looked and looked for all kinds of stuff on there.
Even things like my quilt bee in Wichita. A lot of us had excess fabric and everything that we would bring to our meetings, and we just leave boxes of fabric that we didn't want anymore. And then others could use it. And I never bought fabric because we would just, exchange our fabric and that type of thing, or they'd know I want something because I did a lot of charity quilts and they give me fabric, So even things like that, if you really start looking around, start talking to people and that type of thing, you can find a lot of different ways to do this.
And then the last thing is tell family and friends. So like mom and my aunt used to be the same size. And so my aunt would get a big thing of clothes from her friends. She would pick out what she wants. Then she'd give it to mom, give it to grandma. They would go through and they would pick out what they wanted. Same with kids' clothes. I would give my kids' clothes to my neighbor whose son was one size smaller than us. And then another friend would give me clothes where her son was one size bigger. And so tell people you need things or you're looking for things. Like if you're looking for a food processor or whatever, let people know. You would be shocked how many people are just getting rid of stuff.
Yeah.
And want to get rid of it. All right. So we're going to go through and we're going to show you guys some of the things that we got this weekend at garage sales. I would say this weekend.
Oh my word.
Was probably our best garage sale weekend we've ever had. To let you know,
we had the car totally packed, trunk in the back seat of the car packed.
Well, no, hold on. And we went to 3 garage sales.
And the car was packed. So we had to drive home, unload the car, and then drive back and continue because we got so much. And so we had at least 2 carloads full. And I spent $5 for everything we got.
So now, just so you guys don't think we're hoarders.
Yeah.
Both of us just moved last year. No comments from the peanut gallery back there. You are not on the show today. You are just sending comments. No, but we just moved. And so some of this stuff, we're just replenishing what we got rid of.
I got rid of all my house. Tara was telling decoration stuff. Tara said, why don't you just hang some pictures up? Because I'm not getting anything done on my house. I have 2 pictures because I had to get rid of everything, almost everything, decorations, all kinds of stuff before we moved. So we got a lot of stuff, but we're not just getting stuff just to get stuff. Yeah, everything we can use in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, and just so you know, as soon as I realize if I get something, as soon as I realize that I'm not going to use it, or it's going to be used to me, it goes out the door. It either goes in the trash or it goes in the Goodwill pile. Oh, we need to take that to Colorado too when we're going. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to Colorado, and our Goodwill doesn't always accept stuff. Our thrift stores here, they'll just all of a sudden decide they're not accepting anything. And so people will just put their stuff piled on the front lawn with a free sign.
Mhm.
And the best day is actually Saturday after garage sales, which is what Mom hit. And so she's going to show you some of the stuff, and I'll show you some of the stuff that I got. And then we're going to kind of talk through some of these things and how we're going to use them, how we fix
How we
them, that
use
kind of
them,
thing.
yeah.
So
Now, I only brought, maybe 50% of what I bought. I didn't bring all of it. So today, so if you can just imagine, once you see it, I think it's going to blow your mind.
all right, so the first garage sale we hit was this lady was that the first one or the second one? No, that was the second one. The second garage sale we hit was a lady was doing everything for free.
Yeah.
The week before she'd had a garage sale, everything that was left she was giving for free. They put pictures on there, and I saw that they had a bunch of craft supplies. So I like doing, crafts. I used to be a florist, so I saw some floral things. So I said, let's go. Well, we were the first ones there. And we were 20 minutes early, but it wasn't worth driving back into town for. So we said, well, let's just sit there and wait. And am I glad we did? So this is some of the stuff at the first garage sale that was free. Everything was totally free. And she said, just take what you want.
We took a lot, but we didn't get hardly anything of what she had. So first of all, for you quilters and sewers, I got fabric like you can't even imagine. I've got this whole tote. Here we go. Whole tote full. And I mean, I packed stuff into there. She packed. The lady that was doing it was packing stuff in there for me. So I've got the same amount again at home, and I got it all free. I got wool. I got batting. I got tons of stuff that I didn't, that I got for nothing. Then she had a lot of floral stuff. Well, I just got this here, picked it up. It's got ribbons in it. But I'm going to explain to you. Now, if there's stickers, it's because she had the garage sale the day before. But I was just going to explain some of this stuff. It's okay, Tara. This is a cute container. Now, I didn't get it necessarily for the ribbons, although I can use it, and the wire Tara can use. There's even some pins in here. But this is a really nice container. People go to the Dollar Tree all the time and they'll fill their basket up with $50 worth of container stuff.
I have to say something. A pet peeve of Mom and I's is when these money-saving YouTubers go to Dollar Tree and spend $50 on organizing containers, and then they come back and organize their bathroom. Oh my goodness, it drives us nuts.
Yeah, because I get all kinds. So this is just one of the small mini containers. And in with this was two knives. I got 2 knives. This hasn't even been taken out of the package yet for free. If you can imagine, they're so nice. Then here's more. I don't know if they can see it. It's black. Whoops.
Yeah,
more containers that I can use in my sewing room, in my kitchen, in the bathroom. There's a couple of 3 different things all together. So I got those. Now this I was wanting to show everybody. This was at the other one. So I went to 2 free ones. So this was at the second one. We were finished with the day.
Well, this is actually the second day. I got to thinking the day before was when we hit that estate sale.
The free one. The second day, my mom and I were driving home from church, and there had been a garage sale there by my house, and everything was out on the driveway free. And nobody was taking anything. And so I got this here cute little picture thing. Now I wanted to show you this because I thought, well, I can put a plant in it, a flower arrangement, keep it in my sewing room for, gewgaws and everything. But it had a really big chip on the inside. And I thought, it was okay. I could make it still for flowers and stuff. And it was okay for free. My goodness, I thought it was still cute. But I got to look and I thought, oh my goodness, I have like 3 shades of fingernail polish. And I went in and looked, and one of my fingernail polish was the exact same color. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I took it and I polished it up and it matched perfectly. So when you see these things, whether you get them for free or if they're like 50 cents or something, think, how can I fix this? Now, this was just a little fun pop, but if it's something you need that's more important, look at it and think about it for a minute and think, how could I fix this? And I thought, this is enamel. What kind of paint do I need to paint that white spot.
Enamel fingernail polish, Mom?
Enamel fingernail polish. And I'm not that smart or creative. No, I just have to sit and figure out how to do this stuff. So
You
that's
could even do like a permanent marker. I've done permanent marker or
Yes.
something
Oh,
like that.
I do that.
If I get a bleach spot, like on a dark shirt like this, I'll just get a blue or a black permanent marker and touch it up.
yeah,
So-
I do it not only on clothes, but all kinds of things. I will do that. And so then I got this for Tara for free.
I have a water can collection.
She collects water cans all the time. Oh, this is same as brand new curling iron. Perfect curling iron. Now this I got because I had left most of my vases in Wichita. And so I thought this would maybe be perfect in my kitchen, but I wanted to show this. It was in perfect condition, but she had put a sticker on here. So if you have a garage sale, I know it's not your responsibility, but be kind of careful. She put a sticker on here. So when I took the sticker off, this is what happened. But it's still usable. I'll just put this, towards the wall or whatever, and nobody will know any different for it. Then I got these Christmas stockings. They're really nice. Can you see the knit on those? They are so cute. They're huge.
She had these for sale before they were free, and she had 4 of them. And I wish she would have had 6 because I've been watching these at Bed Bath & Beyond for the last like 3 or 4 years to get us some new ones. And she only had 4. And I wish she would have had 6 because I would have gotten them for us.
But one thing, they had initials. But this is no biggie. You could just take and put a little applique of something on there or turn this side to the wall or whatever, that type of thing. So don't let something like this stop you. It was free because I could even use these stockings for all kinds of other stuff if I needed to cut them apart for things and stuff like this. This here was a couple of trays, more Christmas decorations. Now this basket I got at another garage sale just because I have it here. And I think I paid 75 cents for it. She had $1 on it.
Isn't that cute?
And
if you don't like the color, you can stain it.
You can spray. I spray paint these or paint it. Oh, here's a pajama set of stuff. I got clothes. Whoops. Pajamas in there free. I also got 2 black t-shirt knit type dresses for free. What else did I get? I got 2 other outfits of clothes that I got for free at this thing. Oh yeah, Grandma's purse. Yeah, I'll get it over there and show them. And so I got that. This here is more. Here's a brush, a really nice like stencil brush, never been used. And then I got about 3 or 4 of these for free. Then she had mounds, and I couldn't bring
Was this the estate sale or the?
No, this was the first free one.
Oh, that one.
And I got these beautiful doilies. I don't need them really bad, but I got them all. See, the tag is still on them from the day before, $2, but she did them for free the next day. So I got all those. Then we got this stuff I got out of, it's some kind of paper sheet they had for free but it's thicker.
So at one garage sale we went to, the wife's husband used to be a printer, and they shut down a printing company, and they were just giving all this paper stuff away.
And this is heavy enough to make templates for sewing or any other type of craft thing that you need heavy paper. Oh, I just got this thing of doilies because these are cute too. If you don't want to frost in a cake, you could lay these on top of the cake, put powdered sugar in, and leave the design of these doilies on there. And then I found these that I might do for a gift or something. They're like little placemats that are really cute for free. And then, oh, where's the wreath? The wreath is back there. Then I got these. I have not very many decorations, but I got 2 of these.
So look, they have $15.99.
This one's $9.99
from Hobby Lobby, so it was probably 50% off. But still, $8 is probably what they paid for it new.
Yeah, and this one was $10.
Wow. Oh,
So I got those for free. And here's a wreath. It's a gorgeous fall wreath. I was going to have Tara make me one. But
Yeah, I was
now,
gonna buy that one, and I should have.
the next day it was free. And then, of course, I just got Reese stuff all in here, so it's full. I got this tray. I think I paid 50 cents for it, for a drawer divider. And, oh my. Now these containers were sitting there, and they were free, and I thought, well, I don't need more Christmas decorations necessarily, but I do need the containers. So do think things through like this. Think, well, I don't need Christmas decorations. Well, don't just leave them. Take the containers, because then I'll find somebody else who can use the decorations. My mom's already taken some of the decorations out that she wanted, and they're really cute. I guess cute little deer that you could make into a garland. They're really adorable. And then this one has a whole kind of like Christmassy garland with these silver things. I got it upside down.
I love that.
You
That's
can have
cute.
it, keep it out. I thought you might like that.
That's cute.
But it's got Merry Christmas letters in here and all kinds of fun.
But here's the point on this. If you need a container and it's full of stuff, get the container and just throw the stuff away. If you can't donate it or
give it away.
give it away, then just throw it away. But at least you got the container and you can reuse the container.
Then I got about 3 of these types of containers for free. And I got this here for free, and that one.
Isn't that cute?
And I got this. I've been wanting a wooden embroidery hoop of this size. So I got this embroidery hoop. Bulletin board. Perfect shape bulletin board. Didn't cost anything. These haven't, look at this, still has the tag on it when it was brand new. Now, this is my fun thing. It was free. I'm in Wyoming, so I'm trying to.
Oh, have mercy, mother.
Tara hasn't seen this
I
yet.
haven't seen any of this stuff yet.
But it's a purse.
You
and I
know
think-
we're live.
Now, when the
I
rodeo
can't edit
comes,
this out.
when the rodeo comes, I could carry this purse. Wouldn't that be cute?
You don't
thought it
even
was
like the rodeo.
Huh?
You don't even like going to the rodeo.
Learn you live in Wyoming.
Now, this here, guys, you're gonna die. For those of you that have vacuum sealers, I love these containers that go with the vacuum sealers. Well, they're very expensive. What I got here today is between $50 and $60, and I paid $4. I can't even show it all to you. I got all of this stuff. I've got 3 of these. Yeah, I got 2 more of these.
This one does have a lid. It's just in the box.
You see, and they've all got the lids. They're in perfect shape.
So they're vacuum seal jars.
Yeah, that you use with a vacuum sealer. And I was needing these so bad, but I didn't. They're, like I said, between $50 and $60, and I got the whole shebang for $4. That was my main purchase that I spent money on.
Kimmy says she has
So-
to come yard selling. Okay, if you come visit us, Kimmy, we'll take you yard selling.
This here, I don't particularly want these flowers in here. I'll probably take them out, but I'll use them for something else. Or you can spray paint the flowers with just regular spray paint to a different color. I've done that a lot. But I wanted the hanging basket thing to hang on my front door with some different, maybe live flowers in it. So I got that for free. Oh, I got these Christmas signs. And is it upside down? Yep. And
This is cute.
and I was going to show on this here. Now, don't be afraid. Of course, it was free. On this corner, see how it's tore just slightly on the corner. What you do is I can either glue it on there, touch it up with some little bit of paint. You can use acrylic paint or anything. Or you can put a little bit of greenery, with some berries or something along here. And you'll have a perfectly nice,
But here's the thing, guys. Even if you don't need this, if you need something for a project or whatever, wood is so expensive. Just get this and
board.
paint over
This is
it.
a heavy board. You could use
This
it
is
as a
probably
little table,
$10 worth of wood now.
Yeah.
Well, maybe $5, but $5 or $10 worth of wood for free.
So, pick this stuff. This would make a cute tray if you repainted it and put handles on the end. So think, what can I do with this stuff if it's free, take it and take it home with you and then think about it. Now, I paid 75 cents for this one, and it was just the hooks alone is what was worth it for me. But, you know, I got the board too and everything. So I did, and screws
So
it all.
you can just unscrew the hooks on the back if you need the hooks.
If you
for
just need the
something else.
hooks. And then my mom was so excited because this thing was almost brand new. It's got a whole bunch of pockets in it. It's a really cute purse that she wanted. I don't think it's ever even been used hardly, but it's inside. It has all these different dividers and that type of thing. So
Wait a minute, let me see that first. Oh,
it doesn't have one.
it doesn't have what?
A label. Is that what you're looking for?
Oh yeah, I was wondering what kind of purse it was.
Yeah.
Huh.
But she's working great for her. She was wanting a
cute.
new purse, and it costs nothing. Now, this is kind of odd. You know, at first it looks a little skanky maybe, and I'm thinking, should I take it? But we have candles in our prepping closet. These were free. And so we can use these if we don't have electricity.
Yeah. At the last house, that this white basket that Mom has, I got a basket of candles for $1, and they were all the really thick ones. And so I got them all because, I mean, there's probably 20 candles in there that you can use for emergency burning if you need to.
And there was even a marker in there after I got it home.
I need
And
that
it works.
Sharpie.
And it works.
My Sharpies keep
So,
disappearing. Okay, so
oh, can you
that's-
set this?
that's what Mom got.
That's just part of what I got. I left some other stuff, like I said, some of the clothes.
Well, and before
some
I
of the
show you
fabric.
my stuff, we went to an estate sale, and I was going to have you bring. That's the one thing I was going to have you bring. I forgot. And they had this estate sale. Estate sales can be really good or really
and
bomb.
fabric.
But this woman had. I am not exaggerating in my mother.
No, she is not.
So you know the moving boxes that are like, okay, hold on. The moving boxes that are like this big. So what is that?
That
Probably
big square.
2 feet by probably 2 feet at least, maybe 2.5, 3 feet. She had 10 boxes that were 2 to 3 feet in. I don't. It's not diameter, but
cubic
whatever.
Feet.
Filled with fabric, doilies, curtains, sheets, tablecloths. It was unbelievable. She took and had a Walmart sacks there and Bed Bath & Beyond sacks, and she said $1 for everything you can put in the sack. So we found
a ton of muslin. And when I said that I had more fabric at home, I had that bag that I showed you. Then I had another bag from the free place that we did. And then I went and got this bag at this other stuff for $1. And I figured out we got probably close to 15 yards of white and tan muslin that I just.
And some of them were flour sack dish towels that were like 3 feet by 4 feet wide and long.
Yeah,
they were huge.
Huge.
They could have been a girl's dress.
Well, they're almost like for a table, small table, card table.
They were huge. Flour sack dish towels.
I stuffed that bag, ladies. You can just imagine how I had that thing stretching.
And then they had at that garage sale, they had Comet, brand new Comet. They probably had 10 bottles of Comet. They had all of these different
that hadn't
dishes.
been opened or anything.
They had. I'll have to show you what I got at that one. But look at this fabric. Was one of them.
Show this side.
Isn't that pretty?
That was part of what I stuffed
Mom
into
and
that
I
bag.
are fighting over that one. And then hold on, didn't move it closer.
Yeah. Oh, and then look what else she got.
So then I got this frying pan. Now, at a garage sale, it's been about a month ago. At a garage sale about a month ago, I got another one. So this is my second one. And I got that one for $5. I am using it instead of my stove because it works so good. Nothing sticks. Everything cleans up really easy. And I paid the other one was $5. I paid $7.50 for this one. I would have paid $50 for this one because it works so good. I mean, I was just flabbergasted at how well it works. So she had a whole bunch of stuff like that.
Now think about all the things you can get that we've showed you, kitchen stuff, everything. At the free one that I went to, I didn't pick anything up. They had probably 2 of the big long white tables full on top and underneath of kids' toys, of the little pushy things they use for toddlers, you know, tons of kids' toys. They had like 2 tables full of clothes, kids' clothes. I mean, it was mind-boggling what was just sitting there.
Yeah. Okay, so at the same printer place, they had a bunch of envelopes, so I got those.
Those, which ones were free? Were
And
those free?
then, yeah,
These were free.
And then they had a couple of boxes of these blank, well, they're like Post-it notes. And we use these all the time.
Or you
Index
could
cards,
use
we use
them
them all
for-
the time.
Like labels too, or,
Yeah.
you know.
So we got all those, and then they had more doilies for free. Now, I did pay for these.
She's confessing.
They were $1. But let me tell you, I had to get rid of my crates when I moved.
She loves these
And
things.
I love my crates. Oops, that one's broken. Much to my chagrin.
But see, that one was broken, but all it needs is a couple of nails to nail it back together again.
I got all my crates. I was so happy. I got my crates. Then for the freebies, at that free one where we got all the craft stuff, they had these super heavy duty cutting boards. And see, they even have the lip so it'll stay over the edge. And yeah, they're a little worn, but I'm going to use them for the new studio. And all I'll do is sand it down and put
just
some
sand them
linseed oil on
down.
it.
Yeah.
Or mineral oil or whatever.
And once again, you could use them for a small table to put your computer on, to
Yeah.
sit with a chair, if you put some legs under it.
Those are probably $70 cutting boards, and I got them for free.
Mhm.
And it's going to take me like literally not even 5 minutes worth of work to make them look new again. Okay, so next we got, and guys, we're showing you all this stuff. This isn't even half of what we got.
It's
this week.
not. It's not even half of it.
But, oh yeah. And then I got another curtain. And I thought that was pretty cute. Whoops. Isn't that
Okay.
cute? So I can switch out my curtains in my kitchen. I loved that one. And then the same free one, she had a whole bunch of floral stuff. So I used to be a florist, for you guys who don't know that. And she had this, I'm using it as a vase. Somebody said they thought it was a fishbowl. I don't know.
Thought you could use it as a fishbowl.
I'm
really
using
easy.
it as a fishbowl. Then they have floral tape right here. This is probably $3, $4, $5 worth of floral tape right there.
You said you were using it as a fishbowl.
Huh?
You said you're using it as a fishbowl, is that right?
No,
No.
That's what you said then.
no, somebody said it was a fishbowl.
Somebody
I'm
said
using
it
it
was
as a vase. And then don't be afraid to buy stuff that you use every day. So, like they had these plates, 25 cents. They had brand new, unopened cups.
See, they're unopened. Don't be afraid of these things.
25 cents. That's even cheaper than Dollar Tree. Then they had forks, 25 cents, unopened. Then they had a whole bunch of plates. They were in a thing, but they fell out. 25 cents. Then they had this cute little teapot that I'm going to use for the show.
It's really tiny. It looks big on the screen, but it's
Yeah,
really
It's actually pretty
probably
tiny.
holds only about 4 cups, maybe.
Yeah, see, compared to my hand.
It's just tiny.
$1 for that one. And then our scissors keep disappearing. And she had a box of probably 50 scissors. So I got us 5 pairs of new scissors for $1. And then the most important thing,
No, it's not. My fabric is.
more flower pots for $1. I got those. I need more flower pots, I'm sure. Oh yeah, here's the rest of the scissors. I'm gonna hide them in my underwear drawer, and then the boys won't keep walking off with them. And then they had
With all the chocolate.
with all the chocolate.
Then they had 50th anniversary napkins for $0.25. Well, we use paper napkins all the time. I don't care if it says 50th anniversary on it.
And
It
if you're
can be
afraid that you're going to
inspiration
be
for Mike and I.
diseased or something, use these to in place of paper towels, to wipe up spills, to do things like that. That's another way you need to think these things through. Instead of turning your nose up and say, oh, there's no way I would buy it, you know, and or get anything like that, even free. I don't want my family to use it. They're perfect for wiping up stuff off the floor, you know, and things like that. Dog and cat messes and
more doilies. Now, like I said, these are free. If I find I'm not going to use them, I'll just pass them on to the thrift store. It's
or
not
Tara
like-
and I exchange stuff, or if we know a neighbor
Yeah.
that says they like it, then we
Doilies.
just give it to somebody.
And then she had more floral tape for free.
Now this is all free, guys.
Floral wire. I use this stuff every single day. This floral wire works so
I don't
good.
do floral stuff, but I use floral wire for all kinds of handyman work around the house.
A toaster from the 1920s, 1900s, somewhere around there, probably 1920s. Now you're like, Tara, what are you going to do with a dead toaster? Well, we don't know if it's dead, but we're a little afraid to plug it in and
If you
try
could
it.
see there, the wires are popping out here.
But I'm going to use it as a decoration for the studio, for the new studio coming soon.
But she
in
got
2
it for
weeks.
free, you know.
Then, let's see, I got plant food. Oh my goodness, I got a huge box of plant food that she had for free. This isn't even all of it. And then I got another, isn't that vase cute? Another cute vase. And then she had all of this floral wire for free. I use this floral wire all the time.
As a matter of fact, I need
And
some
then
of
more. Get here!
I do need some of it.
I'm not volunteering to give you my floral wire.
You
And
guys
then
witnessed this.
The more floral tape, and then more floral pins. But guys, I can use these pins in the regular garden too. I don't have to have. What are you doing? You're just
Are
stealing
those
my
pins
stuff.
pokey pins, or do they?
I'm not telling you. And then I have more floral wire.
I should have taken the whole bag instead of one.
And then I got more floral wire.
But we do use this for everything. The
And
floral.
more floral wire.
Now you guys see the abuse.
And what is this that I got put in here? Escargot. Oh, slug
Snake-
and snail bait right there. I didn't even know that was in there. And then I got more fertilizer.
Before you think Tara was just hoarding all this stuff and everything, the lady was throwing it in our boxes, and she said, "Please, just take this."
I was like, okay.
So
Okay.
look
and
at this
then-
basket alone.
Isn't that basket cute? That basket was free. And then more floral pins. For in case you guys are wondering, what is a floral pin? See, they're not even open.
What I was wondering, you know what, gals? I think
but-
these floral pins, if you do knitting
See,
and you need to stretch your knitting out, these would work perfect for blocking your knitting.
see
These
that?
floral pins. So think of other uses for this stuff besides just what they're normally used from. Is what
And
we're trying to
then
say.
I'm doing all my painting, as you saw by my fingernails, and I got putty knives and an edger. I've never used this edger before. Oh no, it's a wallpaper thing. Oh well, anyway. Drop claws, and then more string. Now, this is all that we're showing you for the show. But this really is just a small portion. I got an old wheelbarrow for $5 that I'm going to use as a big planter. I got 3 galvanized 13-gallon, no, not 13-gallon, 24-gallon galvanized trash cans with lids for $5 each. Those things are expensive now. I don't know how much they are, but they're super expensive. I think they're like $40 or $50 now. Let me just look and see. On Home Depot, I'm just curious how much money I saved. I saved, do they even carry them? Oh, they don't even carry them anymore. Huh. So I got those for $5. And then the other, oh, here it is. Nope, that's not it. They don't carry them anymore. And then I got my Wyoming baptismal. I was very excited about that one. That was probably my favorite.
In other words, it's
a horse trough. So I got a galvanized horse trough for $20, and they're like $100 to $150 new.
Okay.
So everybody's using them for raised beds now, and that's what I will probably use it for next year. I'm not going to probably do it this year, but I got it for a fifth of what it would cost new for my garden.
Mm. We laugh about that, but actually the church I went to in Kansas for a while actually used a horse trough for the baptismal.
I know. Every church here does.
Yeah.
And in Colorado, that's what they use too. Patty says I need to send her one of those garbage cans. I know. My garbage cans are pretty. I've been looking and looking for them. But here's the thing, guys. When you go to a garage sale or whatever, if you find something that you think you might want, pick it up and hold it at least.
Yeah.
Because some of these garage sales can be vicious.
Yeah.
I mean, they can be really vicious, especially here. They're vicious. I've never seen garage sales like they are here. And somebody said, are they really free, or do they ask for donations or anything?
No.
So there are
Some do, but these didn't.
If they're doing like a fundraiser for something or whatever, they'll say donations. But these ones, they're just free. It's going to the dump or the thrift store after the garage sale. So they just want somebody who can use it to
haul it
use
off,
it.
So they don't have to haul it off, is what it amounts to.
They don't want to have to haul it.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
and if you think about it, if you have a garage sale and you have things left over, that's really the way to do it. Because if you have to pay to haul this to the dump or someplace, because here the thrift stores aren't taking stuff, so we don't know who to give it to. It's hard to find anybody to give it to. So by putting it out for free, people will come and get it, and people that really need it, and can use it, and you don't have to pay for a dump fee, let alone hauling it and everything.
So T-Bone says that the Tractor Supply, they're $30 for the trash cans. Wow. So how much money do you bring with you for garage sales? Elaine says, or Elaine, I couldn't see the name. So it just depends on what you are doing.
Yeah.
Like right now I'm looking for big stuff like patio furniture and, tables and chairs and couches to put downstairs. So I will take, $200 or $300 with me right now. If I didn't have that much, I would just take what I can. I don't ever take anything I can't afford. Like there's been times we've done garage sellings with $5, and we've come back with a whole seat load because kids' clothes were 10 cents or 25 cents for shoes or whatever. And so we get a whole bunch for $5.
Yeah, we don't really budget it or anything necessarily, because sometimes we'll go and we won't find anything. We'll have days where we come home with one little thing or two little things. Then other days, like this last weekend, we had tons of stuff, although it was all free. So we just take I just take whatever's in my wallet at the time, and take change. Be sure you take change, like one and coins and stuff. Because
ones, fives, and coins.
Yeah, it's very important to do that, because I found an item that I really didn't want. I mean, I wanted it, but I didn't want to pay what was on there. And so I'll say, will you take a quarter for it? And they say, oh yeah. As a matter of fact, this here, I did this with this. They wanted 50 cents. It's really a cute little magnifying glass. And I didn't want to pay 50 cents for it. So I said, well, you take a quarter? She said, sure. Then I had another little thing that I took up with another armful of things. And it was the thing was probably worth $1.50. And I took it up and I said, will you just throw this in with me buying the rest of the stuff? And she said, oh, sure. They always ask, because most of the time they'll let you have it for less.
Now, I will say, if something's just really reasonably priced, I just pay the price.
I do too. There were some things that I went ahead and paid for without asking, because like Tara says, if it's reasonable, I feel bad asking them to take for less. You gotta use judgment, good judgment here and everything. But yeah, as far as money goes, we just take, if you feel like you can spend $10 that week, take $10 with you,
Yeah, but like I said, right now I'm looking for bigger stuff like couches for the downstairs and stuff like that. So I am taking more, because if I find something that's really good, then I'll just go ahead and get it. Now, Mike, send me questions. Go ahead and if you guys have questions, put them in there and Mike's going to send me questions. Now, a couple of tips. Go in your car first and do and go around. And then if you find big stuff, then take the truck later. That's what we do. We should probably just take the truck around, but with gas being $5 a gallon, we just take the car around, shove as much as we can in the car. And then we take the pickup back later. Like when I got my Wyoming baptismal,
See,
I had to have the pickup.
you can pay
so.
for it there and ask them if they'll hold it. And so far, everybody I know has held stuff for us, and say, I'll be back at such and such a time with the pickup, and try to be honorable. If you tell them you're going to be there at a certain time, be there, or at least get their number to call them in case something's going to be like.
That was the next tip. Always get their phone number. If you're leaving something, give them your phone number and you get their phone number. I mean, who knows? Maybe Mike will have a heart attack and I have to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to call them in between the doctors coming in and tell them, oh, my husband's in the hospital. Can I come get it tomorrow or something?
After his funeral, as soon as funeral's over, can I come pick it up?
Well, can I get it before the funeral so I can put them in the cans?
Well,
that's cheaper than a casket.
That's true. Your horse trough would have worked perfect.
And then we could just put the trough in the ground. And put the
Yeah.
galvanized can in the trough, and we got a funeral. There you go.
Got it.
He's got his own
Cheap.
vault.
Cheap funeral.
Just gotta plant dahlias over me.
Plant dahlias over you.
And then the next thing is, well, I already told you, but make sure if there's something that you think you might want, at least just pick it up and hold it. Because I was a little ticked this weekend.
She was. And I don't blame her. It was really a cute thing that she
There was a little galvanized bucket with a lid,
cute.
and I picked it up right away. And the lady said it was $2, and I'm like, okay, I'll take it. And I go up to pay, and this other lady says, I already bought that. I mean, I've been walking around with it for like 5 or 10 minutes, the whole garage sale. And this lady says, I already bought it. And I was like, what? And she had just left it sitting there. Don't just leave stuff sitting there. I did give it to her and I did not throw a fit. I was using my Christian values, remembering that the Lord wants me not to fight over a galvanized bucket.
But when she got in
get
the
to heaven
car
and explain to Jesus why I'm fighting over a galvanized bucket. But you can't, but if you want something, make sure you grab it.
grab it. And if it's too big or too much, go up to where the cashier is and say, can I set this here until after, I get done looking around.
Yeah. And don't be afraid to bargain with them or anything like that. Some people will just be snotty and they'll say, well, I paid $347 for that, so I want $340 for that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, honey, but if you paid $347
20 years ago, if you've used it 20 years.
And a good rule of thumb is for big items, I try not to pay more than 10 to 20% of the retail value. Now, here in Sheridan, we don't have any furniture. Well, we have two kind of sort of furniture stores, but they don't have any furniture because of the supply chain issue. But we kind of sort of have two furniture. So I'll pay 50%, possibly 50%. But like my bed, I didn't even tell you guys about my bed I got a while back. Mike and I have never had a real bed. It's always just been a frame. We've never had a headboard and a footboard like for a real bed. It's all been make do, full size beds for our king size, all this make do stuff. So this lady had a headboard and footboard for a king size bed that's really cute, even if I do say so myself.
It's huge. It's really,
I'll try and put it in a video.
Really fancy.
But she was asking 150. She was asking 175. No, she was asking 250. She was asking 250. But that included the mattress and the box spring, which I didn't need. So I went over and looked at it and I said, well, I'm really interested in it, but I don't need the mattress and the box spring. All I want is the bed frame. Will you do, she said, well, I'll do 175. And I said, well, it's kind of scratched on the bottom. I knew I could take some stain and fill it in, but her dog had jumped up on the bed and scratched kind of at the end. And I was like, well, would you do 150 because it's kind of scratched? Or 125 because it's kind of scratched. And she said, well, No, but I'll do 150. So I got a $1,500 bed for $150. So that was a really good deal. But another time, one, not here, but another house, a lady had a couch and I got $25 for that couch, and the couch was like $650 new. So you can find some really good furniture. Now, I know everybody says bed bugs. I totally get it. If you get those, you don't want to have it. But first of all, I inspect all my furniture and my clothes and everything, actually. I look for bugs. I look for turds from bugs. I look from turds from mice because there's probably pee from mice. And if you get that in there, it's hard to get it out. Not of clothes, but in furniture and stuff. It's kind of hard to get out. So look and see, are there any kind of, stains or any droppings of any kind? I will not buy anything with any droppings at all. None. I don't buy anything that is dirty like that. And then if you're still worried about it, you can bring, let's say you buy a couch, just put a tarp over it in your garage and get several bug bombs. 2 bug bombs is probably all you need. Blow one off in there, let it sit for about 5 days or a week, and then blow another one off under the tarp for 5 days or a week. And then you can carpet clean and let the couch sit out in the sun and air out. And then it's probably fine. Of course, you want to take the cushions off and everything and make sure you can get it in there as good as possible if you're worried about it. But knock on wood, I've never, ever bought couches, beds, mattresses, anything. I've never had any problem with bed bugs or anything, but I'm careful when I'm buying it.
Yeah. Use common sense. Like she says, look at this stuff carefully. You can kind of tell some of the homes and the overall look of all the major stuff they've got put out. You can tell whether the stuff's been cared for, whether they're semi-clean, you know what I mean? And that type of thing. So, just use a little, don't just say, I'm not going to do it because I'm afraid of this. Just do it and just use some common sense instead.
And somebody says, I'm not sure about electrical appliances at garage sales where they work. Ask to plug them in.
Yeah, you can plug them in.
I got a food processor sitting right over here that I got it for $1. I didn't test it because it was kind of a chaotic garage sale, but I thought for $1, I'm going to take a chance on the food processor. But normally, if it wasn't quite so chaotic, I would plug it in and say, can it? Now, my 1920 toaster, I'm pretty sure it's not going to work. So I'm not going to ask to plug something like that in because I'm using it as decoration.
Even at that, if she spent $1, she has saved so much in so many appliances just buying them.
Yeah.
That it pays for it, even if you pay that little amount for them.
Okay, we're going to get to questions here. Mike just sent me the first list, but I just noticed Sarah said, where is the flea market that's miles and miles long? Have you ever been? Actually, it's around Virginia, over in there. And I missed it by a week.
I remember
last time. And I didn't even think about going. The only reason why I knew about it was because my daughter and I went back east to look for places to live when we were looking for houses, and everybody had signs up, get ready for the flea market. It's next week. And we couldn't wait. And that just would have been, oh my goodness. I don't know what I would have done with that. That would have just been, oh my. Okay, so everybody wants to know about my garden. Yes, most of everything made it except the stupid rabbit got in my garden and ate all my green beans last night.
The deer were enjoying her hostess quite a bit too.
So I got to put up better bunny stuff because it got in there and ate all my green beans. So I'm not going to have any green beans now. Mama 4 says, I'm not shy to mention on Facebook, does anybody have this or that or want to sell it for cheap? Yes.
That's a good tip. Ask people.
Yes, ask. So Mike caught the deer, for those of you wondering, Mike caught the deer eating my plants. And look at that little baby. Is that not the cutest little thing? One of the deer had twins, and that's one of the twins. I mean, what do? You can't just go out and shoot Bambi.
For eating your plants, huh?
But I do know that cayenne pepper does not keep them from eating it now. So that one's ruled out. So that's not going to work. Josephina, I saw a video of a lady who buys thrifted men's dress shirts for patch quilts. Yes.
Yes,
Mhm.
all kinds of clothes. And ask your friends and family, let them know you're looking for used clothes to make quilts, because you can get a lot of stuff for just, free.
Texas Jan says, I'm a property manager. I had a renter move out and leave 2 nightstands and 3 chests of drawers. I advertised it for free on Facebook and got 200 messages, but no one came and got it. That's when you charge for it, because then people usually come. I've noticed. Or if you put something for free on the curb and it doesn't go, my brother did that and it didn't, nobody would take it. So he put $20 on it and somebody stole it.
And they stole it. So
he gets it from his sister.
Yeah, listen to you. You both get it from your mother.
And speaking of property manager, one of the best garage sales that we went to here, the lady rents apartments and she has like 4 storage sheds that she just collects all of their stuff that they leave. And then she has a big garage sale twice a year and gets rid of everything.
She charges almost nothing for this stuff because she didn't buy it or anything. She just wants to get rid of it.
But she makes herself a couple $1,000 just doing it.
So it's a win-win on that.
And she's not renting the storage shed. She owns like tons of property all over the. She actually took us to all of her properties.
She did.
Because I was looking for a table, and she said, "Okay, after the garage sale, I'll take you." So we came back after the garage sale. How many properties did we go to? Like 5 or 6 properties.
Yeah.
Showing me all these tables she had. And we did end up getting one. Let's see. Nikki says, love finding treasures like this. We have a couple of neighborhood free sites as well as garage sales. Yeah, neighborhood garage sales are good too. Community type garage sales are really good. You know, like apartments sometimes will have them, or townhomes, HOAs, sometimes they will have them.
And Tara mentioned this earlier, but be sure to let people or to let people know that what you need, if you need something, because when I was getting ready to move, I had a couch, I had, tons of stuff, and I had no way of moving it to take it even any place, to the thrift store, anything. I didn't know what I was going to do with half the stuff in my house. It was too heavy for me to move. And I was talking to my neighbors and I said, I have all this stuff and I don't know what I'm going to do to get rid of it. And she called me back an hour later. She said, well, we work at our church with the homeless, people. And she said, we work with the women's shelter, putting them into homes or apartments, and they don't have anything to start out with. She said, would you mind if we use some of that? I was so tickled that she was brave enough to ask me and mention it to me, and they took all of it. So I didn't have to haul it off, and it went to a good cause. And so, don't be afraid to say stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Carol Ann, I was able to trade 2 dozen eggs for a really nice bookshelf. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And my Black-Eyed Susans, the lady didn't get back to me, but she asked if I needed any other plants and did I want to trade. I was like, yeah, sure. Well, she ended up flaking out on me, but if somebody's a plant person and you're giving away plants, ask if they'll trade or whatever. It doesn't matter. Clothes, whatever. Mm-hmm. So Kaylin says, I always shop for free stuff on the side of the road. Got a portable AC the other day. Works great. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Marjorie, she loves the wreath, the fall wreath.
Oh, thank you. I thought it was cute too.
Nancy, she doesn't understand why people won't buy used clothes because they're used after you wear them once anyway. I know. These people
and you can wash them, and you can wash them well and they do fine. So
yeah.
Also with used clothes, I know years ago, my aunts would give, it was back in the 50s, and they wore these big, huge skirts, the big gathered skirts. Well, in the 60s, we were wearing just straight shifts. And my aunts went and gave my mom all these clothes. Well, they were so out of style, it was pretty pathetic. But my mom took the skirts off and she made shifts out of them. So take this clothing besides quilts. You can make children's clothes. I had a house coat one time that I didn't have the money to buy Tara an Easter dress. So I had this quilted pink house coat. It was the dress turned out so cute. I made her a little dress out of that old house coat, even using the lace that was down the front. I put the lace down the front of her dress and it turned out perfect. So look at all this stuff that, that you can do things like that with these things.
Yeah. Let's see. Kimmy from Shoes and Her Apron says, holy cow. I know we got good deals, didn't we? Let's see. Everybody's saying what amazing finds. Wow. Let's see. We answered that question. Megan says we just moved to a small town and we are realizing that it pays to let neighbors know what you are doing. Yeah,
Yes.
building a chicken coop. People,
Mhm.
yeah, I always tell people, let me know. I'm looking for a chicken coop. If you know people who are getting rid of wood or getting rid of a chicken coop, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody says, oh, this really ticks me off. But when people say, oh, you're so lucky. No, luck has nothing to do with it. Now, I do think that God will bless you with certain things like my rain barrels that you're looking for and that kind of thing. But you still have to do the work. We got up
Early. About killed
and
us.
got ready because we knew they sounded like they were going to be good garage sales. And so we got up and we got early. We went in and we asked. We were there. We were quick. We got in, got what we needed. We even do drive-by garage selling.
Drive-by. I know we do a lot of drive-by.
We will drive by, and if it's nothing but kids' clothes, we know there's no more kids under 13 in our house now. So
we don't stop.
We don't stop. We just keep moving. We have a strategy. I list all the garage sales in my Google Maps under a saved file. And then I just go to the next closest one. I start at my house and I just go to the next closest one. Or if there's a garage sale that has something that you're really looking for, like a couch or something like that, go to that one first. Like last year, Mike and I's first garage sale here, we got initiated quick. Oh my goodness. We went to this estate sale our first week here, and we did take the truck, thankfully. But we go, and they had a line across the garage. What do you call it? A string, not a string. It was like a caution tape or whatever across. There was probably 100 people lined up behind the tape.
Yeah, people directing the parking.
People were directing the parking, and they opened those doors. And let me tell you, it was Black Friday all over again.
It really was.
I have never seen anything like it. But here's the thing. I knew the one cart that I wanted. And I've been wanting this cart. And it's a stainless steel 3-tiered cart. No, you're not getting it. You can buy your own. You are not touching the cart. And so I knew I was at that garage sale for that cart. So I saw as they were opening the door where it was. And let me tell you, I beelined to it and I got my hand on it. I'm like, that's mine. And it was I didn't even see the price, nothing. I just got it. And then I looked at the price. And then I proceeded to fill the cart with Roundup, fertilizer, bug spray, watering cans. They had everything at this garage sale. I'm not exaggerating. They were cleaned out in 30 minutes, completely cleaned out in 30 minutes. We were there the entire time and I was still looking for stuff. I got outdoor rugs. We got camping chairs for like $2. We got I got huge thing of Roundup. I love Roundup. Don't give me no lip on Roundup. I love my Roundup. A huge thing of Roundup for $1. I mean,
I love a Roundup too. I love a Roundup a lot.
It's gonna last me until I die. I'll never have to buy a Roundup again. And so when you get there, it doesn't have anything to do with luck. It has to do with making a plan, getting there and doing the work yourself. I'm not going at 4:00 in the afternoon to these garage sales. Well, unless they have them on Thursday.
And we've got it down, really down. Now I'm driving. We've started me driving. Tara sits and navigates with her phone, and Siri tells me to go right, and Tara tells me to go left, and I just keep going straight then. So we've got this down to an art.
And Grandma's laughing the whole way.
Grandma's laughing because she knows that's
we almost put Grandma in the Wyoming baptismal to get it home the other day. Because we were going to see if it would fit in the car.
We didn't have room, so we thought, well, if we set Grandma in the baptismal and slid the whole thing in the back seat of the car, we'd be fine.
Kimberly wants to know where are we at. We're in Sheridan, Wyoming. But Colorado, Wichita, Kansas, Idaho's the only place where we haven't had good garage sale. Texas, Mike and I used to do Texas, Kansas, college towns. Oh my goodness, you guys go on move out week for college towns.
The week before they start getting out of school, go to those college towns, the dumpsters, and hit them.
Yeah. Oh, everybody says my big vase is a terrarium. I bet you're right.
Oh yeah, it is.
Well, it's a big vase now.
But see there, you can use this stuff for different things. So look and think, what can I use this for?
Yeah, one wants to know if my cutting boards are the kind that sit on the stove. No, I don't think so, but they have the lips so they don't slide around on the counter. So as you're pushing, although we don't really use cutting boards. I only use those for the show because I need wood or colored for my cooking show. So super easy recipes, guys. I haven't put up a new video because we're working on getting the studio done. 2 weeks. We're going to be in the new studio. 2 weeks from today. 3 weeks from today, we're going to be in the new studio. 2 weeks from today, I'm going to be getting my hair done. But 2 weeks, 3 weeks from today, we're going to be in the new studio. Kimberly says, we made out like a bandit. Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Oh my goodness. Do you know what these would be good for? Does anybody know what these would be good for? The first person to tell me what these are going to be good for, right here. Tell me what they're going to be good for.
Baby wipes.
I will send you a cookbook. The first person who tells me in the comments.
Give a hint?
The first person who could tell me what these will be good for. Let's see.
You already said it's in the comments you've got right there.
Let's see. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nancy said it. Okay, Nancy, I'm sending you a book. I didn't see that. It's scrolled. Let's see if anybody else will do that. I'll send Nancy one. Let's see if anybody else will send that. Oh, yep. Somebody said it. Somebody said it. Okay. It was, oh no. Who was the first person? Oh dear. Who was the first person? Let's see. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to do it. Tanya A was the first person. I turned 50 this year. There you go. There's my birthday napkins.
50th anniversary for birthday napkins?
Well, I'm going to be 50. That's the anniversary of my birthday.
Well, I guess it is an anniversary of your birthday.
See?
You're 50 years old?
Yes. You were there, I hope. Tanya, send me your editor at livingonadime.com and which book you want, and I'll send you one. And Nancy Miller, I'll send you one too.
How can that be when your mom just turned 28?
I know, I just turned 28, so you can't be 50.
She's doing something with her math. Nikki, what else do you use floral wire for? Oh my goodness, what don't I use floral wire for? I use it for wiring everything in the garden, wiring
things together,
picture frames. I mean, anything you need a piece of wire for.
I use it like regular wire, and it's nice for wire because it's not super heavy, but it's heavy enough it holds really good. So it's like that in between way. It bends easy. You can twist it.
Yeah. Do you crochet?
I do.
Yes. Let's see how, oh, yep, did that one. Where'd you go?
We lost Mike.
Let's see. My daughter stopped a garage sale 2 days ago. Everything was for free. Yeah. I mean, it's amazing what you could find for free. Oh, and somebody said, Julie, hang up the lights. Somebody put a tip that I have never heard.
That's another thing to use with the wire, with the floor wires, to hang up lights and twist things
and outside and stuff. But somebody said they put Christmas lights in their fruit trees on a night when it's going to frost, and the heat from the light keeps them just enough warm that they don't freeze. And I thought that is like the most brilliant thing I've ever heard.
Did you do that for a garden then?
Well,
or not?
Probably. I'd have to cover it probably.
Okay.
But the fruit trees, that would probably.
That's a good idea.
Probably work.
You guys have some good ideas.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me look. Oh, Nancy wants to buy. No, if we bought you at a garage sale. Yeah. Do you know that you can buy 40% vinegar in Home Depot and use it to get rid of weeds? Yeah. I mean, I use vinegar all the time to get rid of weeds, but this was cheaper than vinegar.
But
So
you
that's
know
why I
what
got it.
use too? I don't know if it kills them permanently, but I've used boiling water.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't cost anything. I just pour boiling
You can
water.
use a propane torch. If you have a propane torch, you can do that.
I just put the kettle
So,
on and go out and just pour the boiling water in if you don't have, you know, if you really, really want to go cheap.
Yeah. Huh? And yeah, did you send me questions? Yeah. Okay, just a second. Mike sent me questions. I'm waiting to get them. Yes, Big M, we got a bunch of great stuff. And it says offer a free napkin to each of the next 50 cookbook orders. Oh, I should, and I should sign it. I should do that. Okay, if you order cookbook, livingonadime.com,
those napkins,
I'll sign it
though?
for you. Put in the notes you want a signed napkin.
Do you have 50 of them? You don't have 50
Oh,
of
yeah.
them. Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a crack up.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. You sent it to me? Oh, here it is. Okay. You said you buy everything used, except do you even buy underwear used? So I don't buy underwear used, but when the kids were little, I did buy kids underwear used, and I would just bleach it. When
I do buy socks because I get a lot of socks that have never been worn. They have the cardboard thing on them. So, and I have found packages of underwear that has not been opened because somebody's gotten the wrong size, so they haven't even opened them or tried them on for Christmas or something else. So I would buy things like that too.
Yeah. Poor Mike is always falling off a ladder or something. Well, he almost did today. He was putting up my new shutters today, and so that was kind of interesting. Marilyn says you could drown myself in this mug.
Drown
You
her
like my mug?
sorrows.
I love it. I need to just paint it out and put tea, though. This coffee's gross. All right, let's see. Are we planning something for Mike? No, we're not planning on taking Mike out. No. He's still more valuable alive than dead. So
Mike is?
Yes. I have not.
Mike is?
Yes.
Mike's more valuable.
Bonnie has. Have I tried cinnamon as an animal deterrent? No, I haven't tried cinnamon yet. Irish Spring.
She's used
kind
almost
of
every
works a
other
little
spice
bit,
in the
so
cabinet, haven't you?
Do you sell your quilts?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
The thing is with a quilt, I hand quilt all my quilts. So it's hours and hours and hours of work. So I couldn't get enough money really for.
Yeah. Amazing Grace Ranch says, Mike, please be careful. We'll miss your smile. Okay. Let's see. Vicky says she gets books from the free book thing. We do too. We go to the library, and they have little libraries around town, and we swap with people too.
Oh yeah. Once we get a book, we really swap. Tara reads it. I read it. My mom reads it, and we just kind of do it all around. So
do we buy clothes at garage sales? Yes.
Yes.
All the time. Yes. Yep. I mean, probably now I'll buy new clothes for us a little bit more since we have the money, but not
what I've got on.
Not a lot.
I paid 50 cents for my top, and I paid $0.25 for my scarf. I think probably.
Yeah,
and
I think I paid $1 for this one.
The pants I have on, the jeans I have on, I got free at a garage sale last year when we first got here.
My capris were from the thrift store for $2.
I probably have 2 to 3 outfits that I've got brand new. Otherwise,
let's see. Let's see. A long distance friend in Chicago opting to pay for me to visit him and family for 3 days and see the city and church in August. Should I go in spite of projected DEF shortage? What in the heck is a DEF?
Hang on.
Is that the diesel fuel shortage?
Yeah, so it's a diesel thing that you have certain engines have to have.
Okay. So should I go in spite of the projected diesel fuel shortage? I would. I mean,
they're starting to cancel flights is what's happening.
Well, if her friend is paying for it, then they cancel, don't you get your money back if they cancel your flight?
Maybe can't get
you
back
only live
home.
once, I'd do it.
I would do it.
I think the airlines would outbid other people. No offense to other people, but I think they would outbid other people. I don't think they would completely just be short supply.
I think it's more too, if I was going over to Europe or someplace, that would be when I'd be more cautious because that's where they're having most of it happen. I may be wrong in that, but I
wouldn't be traveling to Europe right now.
No, but within the States.
Chicago.
Yeah, if you're just going within the States, it wouldn't be that hard for you to find a way home then.
Yeah. Karen says human hair around your plants will keep the rabbits and other critters away. Really? I
I've heard
might
that.
try
I've
that.
heard that before too.
Mike's grandma used to do that. It was kind of weird, but
Yeah, I've heard that.
Um,
I'll bring my hair over tomorrow for you.
let's see, Julie. Oh, thanks. Julie, with my Fire Frog, I get to reread the same books. True story. Yeah, we do too.
Yeah.
I mean, we read them
Yeah.
over and over again.
Our favorite ones
Yeah.
we always save and read.
How old are you, Grandma? She's 94.
She's 6 years from 100. It just dawned on me. She's 6 years from 100. Did you realize that?
And she keeps telling
So-
Mike, don't get old.
So how did you end up being 28?
I don't know. She had me, you know.
And she
had me
was
just
negative 20, 241. Do we have any recipes for making your own tea? Like tea flavorings? Yes,
Yeah.
we do. In Dining on a Dime cookbook and on the website, we have a whole huge post.
huge thing on how to make tea.
Just do the little search and type in tea, and you'll find all the tea.
And if you're
flavorings.
buying tea at the grocery store already made up, don't. It's nothing, pennies to just make your own at home. And we've
Yeah.
got videos on how to do it, and we got it on the website, and it's in the cookbook.
Yeah. And somebody said they're dining on the dining cookbook. They absolutely love it. Yes, guys, 25% off all our cookbooks right now. Just a second, I forgot something. Hold on, just a minute. Hold on. Where'd it go? Oh no, where'd it go?
Am I supposed to sing and dance while you're gone?
Oh no, where'd it go?
What are you looking for?
A little. Oh shoot! Somebody sent us a gift.
I don't know if you're on here, Carrie, what was it, the last time or time before, but thank you for what you sent me. That was so cute.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Mike, behind you, please. On the coffee table. Can you hand me that? Okay. So, Mary, for an early birthday present. Mary knows me so well.
Oh, you
Look what
love
she got me.
that.
Thank you, Mary. My absolute favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And then from
I appreciate that one.
Linda,
Mike appreciates it too, Mary.
she sent us a Bible study of Revelation.
Oh,
Whoops, right there
That
from her church.
looks
Thank you.
good, yeah.
Appreciate that. We will take a look at
Oh
that.
my goodness.
And
Oh
then
my goodness.
from Karen Ann.
Oh, Karen Ann, I have.
We love you, Karen.
I know. I've
She
got
gave
your
you that,
bookmark
I
in my
think.
Bible. Oh, really?
And I didn't open it yet.
I still have your
I do
bookmark
too.
in my Bible.
Oh,
I love it.
how
Oh,
cute.
Look at that.
Okay, look what she sent me. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Is that not too cute? With the little water. Oh,
How
thank you.
cute.
And then these are
Look
little
at
Bible
this.
verses.
Oh my
Aren't
goodness.
those cute?
Oh, look at these.
Aw.
Oh, my favorite verse. She knows.
Thank
She
you.
knows. See?
That's
Oh
so
my
cute.
goodness.
So
Some of you guys know us so well.
So
that
this
it's
is what
really
triggered-
something.
doing that.
Thank
Somebody
you.
said, do we collect anything? I collect gnomes. So see right there. One of my viewers sent that to me, I think 2 years ago. And so I collect
That is
gnomes.
so cute too.
I,
Look at that.
Absolutely love them. They're just so cute.
Some of you guys make some of the cutest things too. I just blows my mind.
Will you be filming from your studio? Yes, we are moving into the studio, and I have been working on that. I got a little waylaid. I decided to paint my house instead. I kind of got on this little thing, and go and look in the community tabs, and you will see the paint color. Everyone is having issues with my paint color.
I know. Wait till they really see it.
So I will show you guys. I got done today, but I will show you guys. I'm not painting the whole house, just redoing trim and stuff is all I'm doing, and adding some character to it. So 2 weeks from today, wow. 2 weeks from today, we moved into this house a year ago.
Are you going to be here 2 weeks from now?
So, and I'm
No.
not going to be here. Yeah, I'll be here. Yeah, I'll be here. 2 weeks from today, I'm putting out, yeah, I'll be here. 2 weeks from today, I'm putting out a 1 year later tour of our house. And so I will show you what I ended up doing with the paint color. You guys gotta love me. Sarah, do you grow any fruit trees? Don't know what can grow there. I don't have any fruit trees. Some people do. We have really late frosts here, so fruit trees do okay. I know apple trees do okay here.
They do really well here.
But quite frankly, by the time I put in fruit trees, I'm 50. I'll be dead before they do anything now. So I'm not putting in any fruit trees right now.
My goodness, I worry about my pansies. I'm so old; they may be dead by the time.
Probably. Yeah, I probably would. Okay, let's see. Moonlight Path. I know I haven't been able to find it either. That's why Mary sent me some, and I was so excited. Josephine wants to know what our favorite Bible verse is. I don't have one, really. Well, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's been my verse of the week.
And I usually do.
But
be still and know I am God. That one.
Robin, flights were canceled today, and they offered $10,000 for whoever accepted the delay. I believe it was in Michigan. What?
I don't think that's for death food. I looked and it doesn't.
Well, they're canceling flights left and right now, so I don't know.
Because of that diesel food.
Okay, let's see. Jay Moore says dwarves reproduce faster. Okay, and she's in her apron. Kimmy, do the deer eat from your garden? Yes, they do. I'm not real happy about it.
They think it's their own salad bar,
they think it's their own salad bar. So I'm having issues with the deer and the rabbits. At this point, my motto is just plant 8 times more than you need, and hopefully you'll get something out of it. I do have a fence up, but it's not holding the rabbits out, so I've got to put more fencing up, and I got to put more deer fencing up. Some of the hostas and stuff that they're eating, I'm just letting them eat it because until I can get fencing or something, I don't think they're going to stop. I'm going to try the Irish Spring again. That worked in Kansas when we had fruit trees. I hung bars of Irish Spring. That worked in Kansas. But yeah, Vicky says, this is a bad time to fly. My aunt was struggling to get home last week. Thankfully, she got home safe and sound. Wow, that's crazy.
They are having a little bit of problems. But if they're paying you not to take the flight, I think it would,
rent a car and go.
Yeah, I'd just chance and then
take
just
a train or something.
Yeah, do train, bus, or
Pedro, Jill, how's your house? Are you working on it?
No. Doris, I'm trying, but it's just like
she's not even trying. Do not lie. Liars are going to burn in the pit of hell.
I bought a couch. Well, now here's what happened. I was getting a couch, and how many weeks did it take? It was like 3 weeks before I had it ordered and everything. And then 3 weeks later, they said they can't send it. So here I am having to reorder another couch, waiting for it to come. So I'm just running into weird things.
And then she got the couch, and it ended up not working. I told her
I was waiting too, because I put in a wood burning stove. I have been waiting since November to get this wood burning stove taken care of, and I still don't have it done because the room I'm putting it in, they're going to be doing, sheetrocking and stuff like that, which will go throughout the whole house. So I don't want to get anything, stable.
No, she's just making excuses.
I am not.
Yes, you are. Okay, garlic powder for bunnies. I did plant garlic all around my garden, and it's just coming up about this big. So I'm hoping the garlic will work for that. I'm hoping. Let's see. If it's under 9 hours you drive, why don't they have flight training in high school like driver's ed? I have no idea, Jill. Not believing. I know my mother. She's just making excuses. Yes, she is. I'm like, I'm going to go over there. I'm going to get it organized, and we're going to be done with it. I don't hear you griping.
They're going to be like the soap opera I saw last night. This is terrible. My mom and I were watching some people, and they were in the driveway, and they were fighting. And their arms were flying. They were so
Her neighbors.
Mad. Yeah, my neighbors were going on.
They couldn't hear anything they were saying.
I said it was like watching a soap opera with no sound to it. It was just like, what is happening over there?
Mm-hmm. Happy birthday, Corvin. I hope it's a good birthday
Oh
for
yeah,
you. You
happy
turned 6 today.
birthday.
How far away does
Yes.
your mother live from you, Tara? Not
Not
far
far
enough.
I live about 6 miles.
Yeah,
I
it's
just have
not
to go
far.
straight across town, and
It's, yeah. I live
she's
at the,
on one side of town.
yeah.
I'm on the other side
Yeah.
of town.
so get your wood stocked now. Prices are up from a few months ago. Wow. Yeah, I don't have any wood. I lived in Alaska, grew up thinking pilot's license was a good ID to cash checks. That's funny, Jill. Deer do not like marigolds. I do have marigolds planted, but they are just now coming up because it's been so cold here. Nothing has been coming up.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I thought the birds had eaten my cilantro seeds. Because I told Mike, I said, oh, my cilantro didn't come up. But it's just been too cold. And so it just came up yesterday, my cilantro. And so now everything's coming up and the rabbits are eating as fast as it's coming up. So I'm trying to do that. My mom's birthday was last week. My birthday is in
July 29th.
is in 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I will be 50, and then life's over after that. It's all done. Mike and Mom should know.
Mike and Mom.
We live in Sheridan, Wyoming. Lisa. So, Isabel got a French provincial lounge for $80 at a garage sale. It's the most comfortable and beautiful lounge she's ever had. Wow.
Yeah,
There you
you can
go.
find some nice things.
Yeah. Question. I have aphids on my lemon tree. Spray it with soapy water every 2 or 3 days
Yeah.
until they're gone.
Until they're gone.
And it could take a while because they
Mhm.
keep rehatching. So you spray them and you kill the dead live ones. But then the eggs hatch and then you have to kill those ones. And then the next eggs hatch. And so you have to spray it. I spray it every 2 or 3 days for usually 2 or 3 weeks, but just however long to get them killed. So yeah, so whatever you want. Jeannie, thank you for that $20 super sticker. Thank you. We live in Wyoming. I have a grasshopper problem here. Any suggestions? No, there's nothing you can do for grasshoppers.
We had those in Kansas. They're awful.
Yeah, there's really nothing you can do for grasshoppers. Unfortunately, asked my great grandma for the 1920s. It was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
They were eating.
In Colorado.
Yeah, in the 1920s, the grasshoppers were so bad in southeastern Colorado. They were eating the paint off of the trucks, the John Deere tractors, the green paint.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad. So, how do you keep bears away? A shotgun? I don't know. I guess a shotgun. How else would you
I don't know.
take care of a bear?
I don't know.
Well, the bears can hang around more if there's like
Well,
food.
Yeah, don't have food or
have
anything
food.
out.
Make
Yeah.
sure your trash
Well, you
is
mentioned the
totally
dog.
enclosed.
Yeah,
feed the
dog.
outside.
Dog. Maybe you could take I wonder if you did a barking thing of a dog,
Any kind
like a
of
tape.
food.
Maybe a
Trash
sprinkler on a automated thing, on a sensor, on an automated sensor. Sometimes that'll take care of the deer and that. See, we have a quandary with the deer here. We like looking at them, but they're decimating all of my stuff. So,
But for the bears, though, it's mostly if there's not food
Oh.
laying around your place.
Yeah.
they go somewhere else.
yeah, if there's not food laying around, usually they're after the trash cans
Mhm.
and that kind of thing. So don't have your trash out at all. So, all right, guys, check out our Dining on a Dime cookbooks and our planners. And if you need a free Bible, right here, we give away free Bibles, livingonadime.com. Go to the shop and you can find all that stuff. Mike is putting them in there for you. And we are still shipping away, although we may take off for the 4th of July weekend. Do we have any vacation plans for the summer? Nope, we don't. We're staying home and we're not going anywhere. So we will see you guys next week. Livingonadime.com. Have a good night. Happy 4th of July.
Bye-bye, guys.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early? Does anyone actually know all the words to that song?
Mm-hmm. Jack does.
No, there's more verses.
Oh,
I know. Well, does anybody know all the words for the
first
song?
verse?
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Goodbye. Happy 4th of July.
Bye-bye, guys.
For those of you in America.